folks, my name is Australia, and we're here with part 4 of my Fire Emblem 8 playthrough, or Let's Play, depending on what day you're talking to me to, or talking to me on, sorry. And I actually remember the chapters a little out of order with this game. This chapter's actually pretty easy. I kind of oversold it. I said in the last chapter, like, oh, the next one's gonna be pretty ridiculous. And it's really not. This is actually the first chapter where we get to pick what units we want to bring into battle, and specifically we need to leave 2 people behind. And in this case it's going to be Gilliam and Seth. Mostly just because they're tied for highest level, and I like Garcia more than Gilliam in this chapter. We can also check the support screen to see who likes who, and actually it turns out I was wrong with a few. I thought Erica and Garcia supported, they do not. People we don't have yet are blanked out, so... most importantly though, we can mess with our formation, and I have a rough idea of what I wanted already. So this is all pre-game. That should be right. And I'm pretty sure I already worked with my items. Yep, okay, so yeah, we have one more new guy. He's a mage. He's our first mage, and he uses lightning. Okay, so my goal with this chapter is to get as much experience onto Ross and Nemi as humanly possible. And, I don't know how much that's actually going to be. Oh, the hatchet does more damage. What the hell? The hatchet's out of control, man. Anyways, let's see if Nemi can set this up correctly, and she can't. Okay. So, we're going to have to do some interesting things here. Hopefully she hits exactly once, right? Actually, that's okay. Oh, that's fun. So Vanessa's first real combat, and she crits, screwing up the kill I was trying to get onto Ross. That's really decent. It's kind of bittersweet. Okay. Franz has to go over here to warn this village, blah blah blah. Okay, he gets an axe for his trouble. I want to kite this guy, I think. So we'll put Erica here. Yeah, Colm will go here to bring this guy out, and then Garcia and Mulder will just follow through, and that's my turn. Okay, I was supposed to have a timer running, and it turns out I wasn't running it this whole time, so that's good. Don't know how long this video's been going, but my 30-minute timer has officially started. Hopefully we can have this done before it's over. My now arbitrary timer. Okay, so Colm is now level 4, which is sweet. So the main goal here was to get experience onto Vanessa, and especially Ross, because if Ross doesn't finish this level at this map at level 10, that's very not good, because I will waste a lot of experience in another level in order to fix that, and I don't want to have to do that. Ooh, I didn't check this guy's weapon. Ross is getting wrecked. Okay, he's getting less wrecked. That went surprisingly well. Okay, and he's level 9, right? No, he's only level 8. Well, Vanessa can kill this guy. And she's healthy, which is good. That's the one good thing about that crit, is that she stayed healthy, because we're going to split her away from the rest of the party next turn, which is cool, I guess. Artur is our new character's name, and he actually has this sweet resistance stat, so I'm going to use him to attack this thing first. He's a really low level, but just his ability to tank up these guys is really good, so even though it's putting experience onto people who I don't want to have experience more than him necessarily, I like to lead with him because he's really good. And we'll just go like this with Franz. Yeah, I'll use a sword, whatever. I didn't really see the durability there, and I was lazy, so I tried to keep their weapons similar in durability, but we just got a weapon level up for him. That means he can use better weapons. I'm not sure how obvious that is, but I never understood it as a kid. Or as a young teen. I wasn't the smartest young teen in the world. Yeah. Sweet. Alright, so Ross is level 9. I hope. Yeah, okay. We need to get him 2 kills before this chapter ends, and that shouldn't be hard, but we'll have to see. Anybody else take damage? I'll heal him. I just want to double check that nobody else took damage. Okay. Looks good. So far so good. The worst part of the chapter is kind of the next couple turns. Because we're actually going to get ambushed from over here. Basically at the same time that we finish off these guys. So it gets a little haywire for like a turn. Nothing too big. As long as I'm not ridiculous, I should be okay. I just need to make sure. Yeah, I mean, like Erica's gonna take a free hit from that other guy with the evil eye. But, she's gonna be okay. Okay, she's definitely gonna be okay, so that's good. One thing I described with the weapon triangle is that it exists, but you'll see, like, Erica is still just so good that despite this guy having a lance, she just destroys him in combat. I don't know. Part of that is just the game loving the player, and part of that is just these guys sucking. Okay, Erica got out of that really well. Ironically enough, Erica makes a great tank in this game. And these guys notice how screwed we are, and they want to come to our aid, but you see they're on top of a cliff, and they don't want to potentially fall. So they're going to take the path around, but they'll help us. Don't worry, guys. They're coming. They're coming. They're not coming. If Ross kills the... Oh. Neither of my ranged characters can get into this. Oh, I guess Garcia can. He counts. Yeah, that's sweet, actually. Okay, I don't know exactly how I'm going to sequence this turn. So Calm is kind of useless. But Nemi can kill this thing. At the same time that Artur can hurt this thing to a point where... Okay, this is all pretty sweet. I think I know what I'm doing here. Yeah, I think we're just going to give it to Franz, actually. Okay, sorry, just... Oh, actually, you can just straight kill it? Oh, sweet, I forgot. Okay, I'm dumb. Kill it, bro. Hopefully he doesn't get hit, but let's not count on it. Okay, that's, like, amazing. So Ross should be level... Oh, never mind. He gets less experience than I thought for kills. Okay, this is a good kill for Artur. Or we can set one up for somebody else. Actually, I don't know. Actually, Garcia's much better for what we want this person to do, whoever it is. Yeah, okay. So Garcia will clean up this guy. I think he's in range for the guy who stayed behind to aggro onto him. Because that's the main thing, is I don't want to leave anybody behind. The actual goal with this chapter is to murder everything, because it's all these undead things. I don't know if I hyped that up enough, but zombies, guys. I definitely didn't hype that up enough. Zombies. So Vanessa's starting on her solo mission of, Artur mentions in the pre-game chat that he has a friend in a local, like, in the other village, which is this village, and he's like, yo, we should save her, because she's smart, and boobs. It's mostly boobs with him. So, what you're supposed to do is there's a log over there. I'm not going to put my cursor on it, but if you look right near Vanessa, there's a log, like, it's a standing tree. It's a dead standing tree. But, you're supposed to, like, knock it down, and, like, it takes a couple turns, but, like, I don't know, just send Vanessa. She'll be fine. She'll figure it out. Okay, that should be good. We should be fine. Franz might take a hit, but... Actually, something that's pretty funny here is actually... I practice... Before the playthrough, before I film, I try to practice each chapter, obviously, because I don't want to use a redo on a stupid chapter like this. And, I noticed that on my physical cartridge copy, my Franz is so much worse than on the emulator copy. I don't know what's happening, but, like, he just gets terrible level ups on my cartridge, it seems. Because he like, wasn't double hitting these guys. The chapter was way harder. Because Franz was just garbage. And he's really good in these chapters because he's mobile and he can get places where you need him to be. Whereas, like, you do that... Oh god, I didn't realize he was gonna just murder half the enemies in the chapter. That's amazing. Friends is so good in this game. Oh my goodness. That's good, though. Having a good friends can't be a bad thing. As long as we don't get him killed. It just so happens that the most important characters are often the ones who are getting themselves killed, because you're the one putting them in stupid situations. Oh, another crit from Vanessa? That's intriguing. What the hell, Vanessa? Okay, she's level 2! Yay! And pretty good. I'm happy with that. Is Garcia on a force? No, but he's at least up in weapon triangle. And the chapter is, well, it's not quite over. I would say that the chapter is like, quote-unquote, over after this next ambush, which I think is after the next turn. Might even, yeah, it's right now, never mind. Okay. So, Vanessa can now aggro these two guys by standing on this forest square. I'm gonna put the Iron Lance in her hands, just because it does more damage. Well, it might not do more damage, actually, interestingly enough, because we were, like, as you may have noticed, the double hits were occurring there. Where she would hit somebody twice, and the total would be more than the other one. Actually, farther over. I think I killed those guys way faster than I normally do, because I'm usually, like, not this far over, interestingly enough. I was gonna heal Garcia this turn, but we'll have to do that next turn, because Franz is gonna get it this turn. Turn. I mean, Mulder getting a level is fine. Not too much to get excited about when Mulder gets a level, but it's not nothing. Actually, if we put Ross there, it's better if we put Ross here, because there's less force. I'm not sure if you've noticed, I haven't pointed it out, so... But, units that move through forests and other terrain don't, like, move less spaces overall. Which can suck. It gets especially bad when we get to sand, but that's way later in the game. Certain units just basically can't travel through sand. It's kind of ridiculous. And, those are guys on horses. Guys on horses moving through sand just don't. So, let's see if Vanessa still hits twice. I think her speed leveled. I wasn't paying close attention. I just looked at the number of pluses. There we go. That's pretty sweet. So she can kill this guy this turn, kill the next guy next turn-ish. And then, get our last, well, not our last new character, but another new addition to our roster. And also gain some experience for herself, which is always good. I do like it when Vanessa gets experience for herself. I can't believe how good the hatchet is. I don't know. That's something I just forget between playthroughs of this game. It's just how good the hatchet is. Ross level 10? No, okay, so Ross needs a kill. Need to get him a kill. Okay, that should be easy with Artur running screening. As long as Artur doesn't crit with his 8% crit chance, that's good. You had 2 8 and 100 shots to just straight kill this thing. And you can't control it, like you can't be like Artur, don't crit. You know, he just goes all Maverick. Like a jerk. Okay. What's funny is if we didn't just... Yeah, maybe we just don't kill these guys, because... No, we kill them. Forget it. But if we... Actually, no, there's still that thing. Okay, yeah, no, we're good. We can kill these guys. I was gonna say, if we leave them alive, they will prioritize Ross and get him enough experience to level. But it's better if we just kill them. And then we're just going to kite the last Evil Eye with Artur, using Ross to get the finishing kill, finishing blow, which will get him to level 10. And then it won't be till the beginning of the next chapter, but he'll basically say, "I'm so strong, I can lift a house." It's not exactly what he'll say, but he'll say something stupid. Fran's gonna take a ton of damage here, wow. Didn't I just heal him? Okay, cool, well, it's relevant now. Yeah, I don't know, I don't get it, man. Our Franz is just so good. He's gonna carry this team. Yeah, until he starts doing that. I don't even know what speed does in this game. can't be a bad thing to heal Garcia. It might not be a good thing, but it can't be a bad thing. There's not much combat left in this chapter. It's going to be mostly walking to the last 3 enemies. It's 3, right? Yeah. This guy doesn't count. Over on, what's-her-face's side. Just checking how far I can put Garcia up, and he's 1 space behind where he could go. So let's see here. All the skeleton guys have swords in this chapter. I think sometimes some of them have lances. I'm not sure if I'm making that up, though. So, we may never know. Artur can just probably walk it in. Actually, Franz kind of does need healing. I'm very paranoid because there's no resets. It wastes a lot of money, but at least it gets Mulder experience. Like, that's the bottom line, is that Mulder does kind of like it when I get him to do stuff. He's a workhorse, you know? He doesn't feel right if he's just idle. And finally, Vanessa. Either way, the Iron Lance. The Slim Lance that she starts with is kind of interesting. It's more accurate, but way less damagey. And I use the iron weapons pretty much throughout the entire game because they're more accurate than the quote-unquote better weapons, like the steel weapons and stuff. The problem is that, like, when you take that in too far in the other direction of, like, accuracy over power, eventually you just get to a point where none of your weapons do anything. And that's kind of the problem with Vanessa until you get her a real lance. She kind of, like, walks around with this toy. Okay, so there's Loot. She's our girl now. We'll put her here. Just gonna make sure that these 2 don't aggro that thing. So descriptive, I know. I guess we can start moving in. There's no real point to just sitting here anymore. Oh, yes there is. Great radio. Okay. So as long as Artur doesn't crit, man. Fuck! Why did I say it out loud? Okay. Things are a little more complicated now. But not by much. Just a little. Because we need to get Ross that kill. Or at least, he almost doesn't even need to kill it. He can just breathe on it, and it'll do enough. It'll give him enough experience, I think. Okay. So next turn, Ross will aggro onto this guy. We'll put him on a forest square because we're extra nice. The boss is pretty interesting. He's just the same thing we've been fighting, but with like 1 billion more health. So it's kind of interesting how that works. But only kind of interesting. It's not really that interesting, but it's kind of interesting. Whoa, why can't she walk on water? I guess because it's like a shallow water space? That's strange. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that because I forget if you can do that if you like start the turn next to the water. Because I know most units can't swim. Okay, so Ross is level 10, and what this means is he will no longer gain experience because Journeymen at level 10 are as good as Journeymen get. They need to level up to get any better. I should have moved Vanessa a little closer, because I'd like to feed her another kill. Actually, if Artur is in the area... Oh, there. Oh no, she's even better than Artur now, so... He gets it. The critting sack of shit. And for the boss, we're going to use Franz to kite, or, well, not so much to kite, but to tank. And kite. Yeah, I'll use all the MMO terms. He's gonna lay on the DPS and the dots. Wow, I don't know very many MMO terms anymore. It's been years. I'm old now. Old and sad. Old and useless. As far as anyone in my real life is concerned, I'm just old. like a shell, you know. I used to be when I was younger. So long. I could keep going, but it wouldn't be any funnier than it already was 5 minutes ago. Okay. You know, talking about, like, the pictures on your phone and how they're just a collection of dates now. This guy has pants. He's purple pants. What the hell is he doing with pants? Dude, Fran's almost just straights straights moitas this guy. Anyways, Loot's gonna get the kill if we can do it for her, because she's level 1 and trash. And that's not good. Yeah, good stuff. Alright. I think she should just level off that. Yeah, she's level 2 now. Alright, that's really good. This is going really well. However, the next chapter is the hard chapter that I was thinking of. Or at least it's one that I've always had trouble with. I've been told there's tricks that I can learn to do it. So, oh, sorry. Messing with the timer here. So, you know, we'll see if we can come up with it in practice. Maybe I'll call in an expert. But, anyways, guys, we'll see you next time. I hope you all had fun. Thanks for watching.